What if I tell you that you can improve your relationship with one question? You ask yourself that question, you get the answer, you apply the answer, and it changes your relationship like magic. Zing! Yes, there is a question. I'm Helena Summer, a love and relationship coach, and my biggest passion is to have this person and this person do this with each other all day long. But we often end up in this kind of situation, far and far and far and far and far and far from each other. And then we're like, why am I so lonely in this relationship? Oh, she's like this, blah, blah, blah. She's like blah, blah, blah. Because these two little, I wanted to say monkeys, these two little giraffes forgot that one special question. If you want to go from turning back to each other to actually connecting properly, ask yourself, do I make it easy for him to love me? Do I make it easy for her to love me? If you are having problems and your answer is yes, quack, 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 you are in complete illusion. If you have problems, the answer is no. Every time you go from here to blah, 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 you are not making it easy for your partner to love you. You're making it really difficult. You're making it so difficult that spreading yourself, stretching yourself into pretzel. Really? I cannot even walk now. How can I love you? We want this kind of behavior from our partner to prove to us that he or she is working really hard. If you do that, you are making it really difficult and very challenging for him to come and love you, because what is he gonna have to spend his time doing? Untangling himself, getting himself into some kind of equilibrium in which he can actually function to feel good about himself first. It's almost like when somebody is sick or bleeding or puking, you're like, oh, he went to puke to the bathroom. That means he doesn't love me. He should be here with me. No, we need to have priority. Priority is always and should always be your personal well-being. You get yourself to this state. Now you can take a breather. Now you can reach towards, right? Now you can march towards each other. Back to the question. Do I make it easy for my partner to love you, to love me? Do I make it easy? Yes, I make it easy. How? How are you making it easy? Well, by putting some crazy standards. Here I'm gonna tell you a few things, few tricks and simple tips how to make it easy. How do I make it easy? First question is, do I make it easy? And if the answer is no, ask yourself, how do I make it easy? How can I make it easy? How can I make it easier, right? Expand as much as you can. I could make it easier by turning towards, by reaching. And how do I reach? I reach with words. Hey, hello, good morning, sunshine. Happy to see you. You know what I appreciate? That you made a bed today. And if he didn't make a bed, what do you say? I appreciate that you pay the bills. And if he didn't pay the bills, I appreciate that you fed the dog. And if he didn't, I appreciate you changed the diapers of a child. And if he didn't, that means you, my loveliness, are overworked. That means you're not asking for what you need. You're not appreciating yourself. This is now the thing that is the problem, right? So every time you want to create this beautiful connection, you will allow yourself to make it easy for them to love you. And sweetness, it's the best killer. Your sweetness can kill him. Like we say, kill him with kindness, right? Your sweetness will make that happen. Hey baby, for no reason. If he's working at home or doing something, and you're like, oh yeah, I haven't seen him drink water in a while. So just bring a glass of water. Most of the times, we are thirsty. We don't even know because we forgot, especially if we are in front of the screen. Because screen is just mesmerizing and it makes us think less of our bodily needs and more of what we are following on the screen. Speaking of which, cheers to you, my dear. Cheers. Let's cheer to each other and look at this. With love. So have a little drink. Think about your needs. There you go. And no, I'm not gonna edit this out. I want to have a slow moment with you. The moment of taking care of my body. And if you are still watching, thank you. I hope you drank your water while you are with me. And then I hope you pour a glass of water and bring it to your man. That's what Dr. Gottman calls it, a bit of connection. I call it a bridge. You're bridging yourself. Only this much. You're not yet pretzeling. There is more you could do, right? But you're just a little reaching for water. And now he has to reach a little to get to that water. And then we have connection. That's the whole thing we want to do. We want to connect in sweetness. Give compliment. Bring unexpected cookie or a glass of water or sliced apple with almond butter. Say, I'm grateful that we have a beautiful day. I want to go for a walk with you. Shall we? You see? Make connections, attempts to connect, make a bridge as often as you can. And that, my dear, will make it easy for you, for him to love you. What I love to do, I love to put a toothpaste on his toothbrush. Before we go to bed, I know he's gonna come to the bathroom. If I'm there first, I put a toothpaste. Sometimes I put a toothpaste and I leave. So he thinks of me, right? Unexpectedly do something for each other. Acts of service, words of affirmation, quality time together, a gift, or what's the fifth love language? Crickets. And of course, physical touch. And it doesn't always have to be this touch. Sometimes it can be just this touch. You know, sometimes it can be a little back massage. Quality touch. It's really, really important. So there you go, my dear. Tell me, how are you dealing with yourself? Is it easy to love you? Do you make it easy to be loved regularly and often and strongly and passionately? Or you try to give them hoops to jump through, to pretzel up and make everything very, very difficult for them. I talk in my Woman Up manual about the 4 things that every woman, if she learns how to master, she can actually get everything she wants from men because they are just like a music to their ears. And those are the secrets that Cleopatra used to get Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. So please, check the Woman Up manual on helenasummer.com/Woman Up and tell me which of the 4 strategies are making it easy for him to love you. How are you making it easy to be loved? How do you position yourself? One time, there has been a couple of days that my husband has been working really hard. And I was like, wow, I'm craving words of affirmation. But he has been pretzeling around for work. And I was here, grumpy, waiting for him to turn to me. Do you think he had any calories, any power at that moment, or any idea to be emotionally engaged with me? Of course not. He was putting down the fires over there. So the smart me came in front of him, all dressed up, but very sexy, kind of half naked, more undressed than dressed. And I came to him, and he's working and looks at me like, wow. And I say, I'm ready to be showered with loving words. And I knew it was risky. He may be really putting down the crazy fires. But he realized that we have not been having much of the bedroom fires. So he took time, he looked at me, and he said, wow, you're surprisingly beautiful. You are full of shocking moments for me. I'm never going to be bored with you. And look at your boobies, so nice and perky. And look at this and look at that. And he showered me with love. And I actually just did like this. Shower me with love. Sometimes ask for what you need. Make it easy for them. Instead of, if he loves me, he should know. Nobody knows. And most people love you. Most people love you, then they know how to express that love in a way that you want it to be expressed in that moment. So, woman up, my dear tigress, and I'll see you on the other side.